Did you know that the way you write messages can be the difference between being ignored or becoming unforgettable to a woman? In this video, I'll reveal 5 types of texts that, when used correctly, can spark her interest and make you the only person she thinks about. Whether it's creating curiosity, making her smile, or stirring deep emotions, these messages have the power to transform your interactions. Stay with me until the end and discover the secrets that will make any conversation on social media irresistible. Because trust me, you'll never be seen as just another guy again. Messages have a unique ability to stir emotions in a woman because they act as small windows into her imagination. When you write something, she doesn't just read it, she feels it. Every word is interpreted based on the moment, her mood, and the meaning she attributes to you, creating a unique emotional experience. And here lies the magic. Your message can make her smile, feel curious, or even develop something special for you. But to achieve that, forget the basics. Generic messages like, "Hey, how are you?" just put you in the same category as everyone else. Now try something like, "I just caught myself laughing about something you said and couldn't resist telling you." Notice the difference? It's fun, authentic, and opens the door to a more interesting conversation. Another tip is to use messages to create a genuine emotional connection. An example? You have a special talent for turning any chat into something fun and light. Phrases like this show that you really pay attention to her, and women love when a man notices the details. In the end, sending messages isn't just about words, but about building an emotional bridge. In a world where everyone is always online, knowing how to use the right words can set you apart. So, make the most of every message to stand out, whether by sparking curiosity, provoking laughter, or showing your most human and sincere side. Text 1. The power of humor, how to charm her with funny messages. If there's one thing that wins a woman over, it's a man who knows how to make her smile. Humor is the key to keeping conversations light, enjoyable, and unforgettable. But don't worry, this isn't about being the king of jokes. It's about showing that you're relaxed and confident. For example, if she mentions something funny about work, respond with something like, "I hope you're not plotting to take over the coffee shop world today." This creates a playful and casual tone without sounding forced. It's as if you're saying, "I know how to joke, but I also know how to keep the conversation flowing. And here's a warning, every type of humor has its limits. Avoid offensive jokes or comments about sensitive topics. Also, go easy on emojis and don't overuse LOL or haha. You want to be funny, not desperate, right? Another tip is to match your tone to her vibe. If she goes along with your jokes, stick to that approach. You can even say something like, "Did you know you've already made me smile 5 times today?" It's light, friendly, and creates a connection. The secret? Make her associate you with good and unforgettable moments. When you know how to make her laugh the right way, she won't want to stop talking to you. Text number 2. Smart teasing. How to spark curiosity and build attraction. Light and playful teasing is one of the most charming ways to capture a woman's interest. It's like a game where you challenge her to engage, making everything more interesting. These teases work best when they come naturally, in relaxed contexts, and always with a touch of mystery. Done right, they make the conversation dynamic and engaging, leaving her wanting to know more about you. For example, imagine sending something like, "I have a feeling you're hiding a secret no one else knows. Am I right?" It's a tease that sparks her curiosity while giving her room to respond creatively. This type of question sets a playful tone that makes connecting easier. Another strategy is to make comments that indirectly compliment her and challenge her at the same time. Something like, "You seem like the kind of person who always has a clever comeback. Am I right?" This line shows that you notice something special about her, but it also invites a small challenge, keeping things fun and light. The key to teasing successfully is balancing it with moments of sincerity. If you only tease all the time, she might think you're not taking anything seriously. That's why you should mix in genuine observations, like, "By the way, I love how you make conversations feel so natural and easy." This shows that you appreciate her qualities while creating that spark that keeps the conversation exciting. Text number 3. Inspirational messages. Show your confidence and passion for life. Want to stand out and show off your most attractive traits? Share your passion for life. When you talk about moments that reflect your motivation and joy, she'll not only notice your confidence but also admire your spirit. It's a way of showing that you're a man with purpose who lives fully, qualities that many women find irresistible. For example, you can start with something simple, like, "This morning I woke up early for a workout that felt impossible, but I finished it with that amazing feeling of accomplishment." This message not only shows your determination, but also demonstrates your commitment to personal growth, something that attracts positive attention. Another idea is to share achievements or hobbies that excite you. Say something like, "I finally finished that project I'd been putting off. It felt so good to see the results." This conveys genuine enthusiasm while giving her a glimpse of how much you value what you do. You become interesting and authentic, showing that your life is full of stories worth sharing. But be careful. Authenticity is key. Don't try to make up situations or exaggerate your experiences just to impress her. Be genuine about what you share, because that's what really creates a connection. Show that you're confident and optimistic, and let her see how great it is to be around someone who lives life with passion. Inspiring others creates deep bonds, and that's something far beyond a simple conversation. Fourth text, mystery and seduction. How to let her imagination work in your favor. You know those types of messages that make the other person stop for a second, smile, and wonder what exactly you meant. That's what mystery and seduction do. They turn simple words into an intriguing and memorable experience. When you use subtle and elegant suggestions, you spark her curiosity and leave her wanting more. For example, instead of saying something straightforward, try something like, "I think I'm going to need a hot shower after the day I've had. You have no idea why." See how this intrigues without giving everything away? It's like you're inviting her into the game without laying out all the rules. Another way to use mystery is through metaphors that connect emotions to something unique. How about something like, you have a way of creating that warm feeling, like the final scene of an amazing movie that stays with you all day. This message is captivating because it mixes charm with a touch of mystery, leaving her curious and enchanted. The key here is balance. It's not about being obvious or over the top, but about creating a dynamic where she feels like she's part of the conversation. Mystery is powerful because it leaves room for her imagination to fill in the gaps, and that's what really draws her in. Fifth text, flirting with the senses, how to use words to create vivid experiences, want to create a deep emotional connection. Show her how you can turn something simple into something special. When you describe scenarios or sensations with vivid detail, you make her feel like she's part of a unique, immersive experience. Instead of saying something like, "The sunset is beautiful today," try this. "The sunset is incredible, with shades of orange and pink so vibrant it's impossible not to stop and admire it. It's the kind of scene that would be even better with great company." This description makes her picture the moment and imagine experiencing it with you. And when you compliment her, go beyond the obvious. For example, instead of, "Your smile is beautiful," say something like, "Your smile has such a warm energy, it feels like a ray of sunshine on a cold day." This type of compliment creates an emotional connection because it shows that you notice the little details that make her special. The trick to flirting with the senses is being genuine and keeping everything light and natural. Don't force the descriptions. Use words that reflect your personality and the moment in the conversation. Done right, this creates a unique experience that leaves her intrigued, engaged, and thinking about you long after the conversation ends. How to avoid pitfalls, the mistakes that can ruin everything. Even with the best intentions, certain behaviors can sabotage your chances of building a genuine connection with a woman. The most frustrating part? These mistakes are usually very common, but they're also completely avoidable. One of the biggest slip-ups is sending generic or predictable messages, like the classic, "Hey, how are you?" all the time. When you repeat this kind of approach, it can seem like you lack creativity or worse, that you're not genuinely interested. The solution? Personalize your messages. Use something she's mentioned before. For example, if she told you she loves coffee, say, "I walked past a coffee shop today and thought of you. Any recommendations for a good cup?" This shows that you pay attention and makes the conversation much more engaging. Another common mistake is over-texting. Sending multiple messages in a row without a response comes across as anxious or even desperate. And let's face it, no one finds that attractive. Take a deep breath, give her space, and trust that she'll reply when she can. Showing patience is far more appealing than seeming like you're chasing her at all costs. Instant replies can also work against you. Sure, it's great to be present, but responding the second her message arrives can make it seem like you're available 24/7, and that takes away some of the mystery. Balance your timing, show that your life is active and interesting, and that you have priorities beyond your phone. And here's a crucial tip: don't overdo the compliments. If you try to impress her with constant declarations or flattery, you risk coming across as insincere. Instead, choose to compliment something specific and heartfelt. For instance, "I admire how you can turn a simple conversation into something so fun." It's genuine, direct, and shows that you're really paying attention. Building a strong connection requires authenticity. So avoid these common pitfalls and focus on natural, balanced conversations. Show her who you truly are, because that's what will genuinely pique her interest. Have you spent so much time trying to win over that special person who seems unattainable? Now is the time to set aside the frustration and open yourself up to knowledge that can change everything. This method was created for men who deserve more, just like you. Imagine what it would feel like to receive the recognition and affection you've always wanted, naturally and genuinely. This isn't a distant dream. It's something you can achieve when you know what really works. Want to find out how? Click the link below in the comments and watch the video that reveals it all. There's nothing to lose, only the chance to finally achieve what you've always wanted. Give yourself this opportunity. You deserve it. Subscribe to our channel and make sure to watch the video currently playing on the screen.